So the first thing we do on a Friday morning, come in, start the fires, load in the briskets. We've already trimmed them, seasoned them. Even though we are only open 1 day a week, we're prepping every day of the week, whether it's for catering, food truck, or Saturday. That's all we can do. All right, just kind of chill after this. No, don't get out of the way, man. So my career prior to barbecue goes back to 2007. I was a nuclear medicine technologist here in Charlotte.
So I met Garren at the hospital. I worked at the front desk in radiology.
I was a technologist for 5 or 6 years, and then I started cooking brisket for fun. My guinea pigs, per se, were people at the hospital. I was addicted to it after that. It was like, man, when am I gonna cook my next brisket?
What are you doing right now?
Just making sure everything's balanced. Yeah, there's no worse day on barbecue than whenever you get a jam up in a rotisserie.
A local brewery opened up in a town close to where we live, and he decided he would just kind of go chat with the owners and say like, hey, I'm trying to do this barbecue thing, and maybe we can work together in some capacity. We don't know what that looks like right now because we're just literally in our backyard.
It gained traction pretty fast. So in 4 years, we went from being under a tent. 2 years later, we were in a food truck. And then 2 years after that, we bought the restaurant in Peachland. But just feeding people, just seeing the excitement, seeing the friendships form, I just got attached to that. A little bit of marbling in there.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, local farm?
I mean, it's local. It's just eastern North Carolina.
Okay, so it's in North Carolina.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
So we're knocking this shine bone off and just kind of trimming these up to make it a little more symmetrical. No real super jagged edges that are going to get too burnt up and crispy on the pits. Then when my associate Aaron gets back up here, we'll lay down a layer of our pork rub seasoning on them.
So North Carolina is definitely a hog-centric state. It's what I grew up with. Barbecue to me was always pork or chicken. Family reunion was whole hog, pig picking style, but I have never stepped foot in a hog house. My upbringing has always been close to farming, heavily involved with cattle, beef and dairy alike. My grandpa was voted in the Livestock Hall of Fame. I can't tell you how many farms I have been to.
This is Ridgeview Land and Cattle. This is a cattle herd and farm operation that my wife and I own. There's a funny misconception in North Carolina that nobody eats beef barbecue, everybody eats pork. There is way more cows per capita in North Carolina than there are pigs. I know if you get way towards the coast, that's where hog and pork farming was traditionally really big, but I know more people that eat beef than pork. You're standing a cow.
Yeah, hey. Every time I don't look.
About halfway, and I was like, oh yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, good enough.
So right here picking up some cheese, and this particular creamer uses Jersey cattle. It's known for having a higher milk fat. It takes farmers to put brisket on our market line. Like so, the appreciation for farmers knowing day in, day out what they do is, I can't even put that one into words. It takes some true grit to be a farmer.
Gonna get a little warm back here for this part. So we're foil wrapping the points of the briskets just as a little bit of heat shield. That meat back there tends to be a little more delicate than the flats, so we don't want it to overcook.
Wow, great color on it.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, so early too.
We use all natural brisket. It's no antibiotics, hormones, steroids ever. It's the creme de la creme of cattle. So cooking barbecue in North Carolina, humidity can change, definitely affects how the pits are drawing. The weather's gonna be the weather, but knowing whenever any proteins are done, you just have to be able to make that decision on the fly.
When Garren gets his mind on something, he goes for it 100%. And so barbecue, I quickly realized, was one of those things.
So we got our white brisket, which is actually pork belly cooked like a brisket. Yeah, these will go till they get nice and soft. Tomorrow, when we slice them up, it'll look like a piece of brisket, but it's actually the other white meat.
John G's didn't just build an incredible barbecue joint. They built a brand. A brand so strong that people travel across the US to the middle of nowhere to experience it. And today, if you want to build a brand, you need to build a presence that people can actually find. And that's exactly what GoDaddy Aero helps with. GoDaddy Aero is an AI-powered tool that takes the guesswork out of getting online. You just answer a few simple questions, and in minutes, Aero creates a professional website, logo, email, all tailored to your business. Now, I am not a graphic designer by any stretch of the imagination. So with GoDaddy Aero, I was able to get a professional looking website with just a few prompts instead of being stuck staring at a blank page. I created my website about a month ago, and I have received so many quality leads for future BBQ Story episodes thanks to the Contact Us page Aero whipped up for me in just seconds. And I can't wait for you all to see those episodes when they drop. Seriously, if you have a small business, take a few minutes right now, click the link in my description or scan the QR code on your screen and make your website with GoDaddy Aero.
So what are these meatballs for?
Burgers.
I know y'all did a burger.
We do it for our tater tot casserole, and it also goes in the beans.
Where does the meat come from? Is that like brisket?
Yeah, the trim off the brisket.
So a lot of the sides we do, there's a lot of prep beforehand. I've never cooked in any restaurant. So our sides are definitely a culmination of my travels in barbecue. Went somewhere, just been inspired, that brought a new side to our menu.
So y'all don't have a mixer here?
Nope.
You're it, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, 2 mixers right here.
A pretty traditional yeast dough, but it comes out really nice for the kolaches and lends itself well to the sweet or the savory application, so perfect for the kolaches.
I think I know what good food is supposed to taste like. It's just the point A to B to get there. People's figured it out before, like, I can do this. I've never had restaurant experience, but yet we built a whole entire restaurant from scratch. The fact that we did what we've done makes no sense. So John G's is located in Peachland, North Carolina. It's a super small town, located about an hour outside of Charlotte. The population's like 429. We got a couple neighbors, maybe it's 431 now. Population probably triples on a Saturday. So, super small town. Can't emphasize that enough. If you blink, you'll definitely miss it. As you can see over here, we got a real cool pit house with an awesome burn down barrel. And this is what barbecue looked like to me growing up. Typically a fundraiser, fire department barbecue, very community based. Never beef, it was always chicken or pork. So there's really no lodging, hotels, motels in Peachland, but there is Westwood.
This estate was constructed in 1937. We can lodge up to 20 people. We have 10 suites. You can get massages. You can shoot sporting clays. It's a great place to come and relax. Hope that people will come to Westwood and feel as if they're home away from home.
I cannot recommend it enough. It's only 15 minutes from the restaurant. So Kelly's my wife. She is crucial to this restaurant. She is the glue that holds it together.
Today I'm working on 2 weeks of schedules for staff and answering emails as they come in throughout the day. And that's really it, just kind of buttoning things up for Saturday. So that's what I'm That's what I'm finishing up on Fridays usually.
She grew up taking dance, and that was where her passion was, but she kind of let that go in order for this to happen. Oh, clearly there would be no John G's without Kelly. I guess the most challenging part about cooking brisket, it's not like I grew up doing that. Brisket was never a thing in my family. And literally my learning to cook brisket was just trial and error. I had never ate brisket until 2009. So the first time I ate brisket, I was blown away. Snow's was definitely one of the first true bites of Texas barbecue that I ever had. Everything's out in the open. So you could see every move, every footstep, every coal, everything. The hardest working people I had saw up until that point. It really inspired us to just dig deep, get after it, put everything we had into this. So John G's in Peachland is only open on Saturdays. I would work Monday through Friday, go home Friday, trim out brisket, cook all night, serve it on Saturday. Me and Kelly would clean up on Sunday and I would go back to work on Monday. The other side of that is Peachland being in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's not like people can clock out, go eat lunch and make it back to their job.
Oh, I fell right in the intersection, remember that?
So even though our restaurant's located basically in the middle of nowhere off the side of a highway, you really never know who you might be in line with. It could be Carolina Panthers, movie stars, MMA fighters. So one of the funniest moments recently, Seth Curry came in the restaurant and this guy with his daughter starts walking towards us and he's like, "Can I get a picture with you?" But he was looking at me. Seth kind of asked him like, "Hey, you want me to take it?" And the guy's just like, "No, like I'll get a selfie." So we took the picture, the guy walks off, and I'm kind of laughing, like, I don't know what Seth's thinking. It was pretty comical. So our breakfast service is almost considered a speakeasy. You'll see it in the post, we'll mention it, about tacos and kolaches. We serve those from 9:30 to 10:30.
And then what are we gonna do for breakfast? Okay.
So we make our own beef fat flour tortillas. The tortillas have been in the making for years. There's no way I could count how many tortillas I've tried for him to say, "Is this right?"
House-made tortilla, brisket, eggs, salsa verde, cowboy candy, and queso fresco.
And then we make kolaches, which I could give you a whole history lesson on kolaches versus klobasniks and on all of that, but I won't. Most people just call them all kolaches. Usually a bacon popper, a chicken bacon ranch. We do a sweet and savory version of kolaches. Strawberry, right now we're doing a key lime, finishing out the summer, which is a huge hit with everybody. My favorite thing though right now is our brisket breakfast taco. You can find me right before service starts if we have any tortillas left eating a brisket breakfast taco.
You ain't John G's, I don't know where you at, man. You ain't down here, I don't know where you at, you missing out. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself.
Okay.
Thank y'all. Appreciate you.
My daughter's got that. And then we'll fly you home on Saturday. And we'll bring you stuff back. So
Pops is Kelly's dad. He has gotten the name Pops over the last 5 years. It literally is the highlight of his week, talking to people, telling them the story. I never know what he's gonna tell them, but they always get a good story.
started out, they give me a school now and then, a jail. And he says, then a zoo one time, he says, now I'm
branching out.
yeah, I'm going all over the country.
That's so cool.
He's 80. Like, I literally have no idea what he's telling people. He'll flat out tell you, he's like, I'm the greatest bullshit of all times. So like, I'm like, what is he telling these people, man? Pops is notorious. Yeah, 100%, man.
All right, story time's over, Pops.
People get there early. By the time 11 o'clock rolls around, there might be 200 or more people in that line.
They might have been here since the night before. They might have been here since Friday.
We take our time connecting with our customers.
We want it to be welcoming.
We do tend to have fun. We've got the precision pig. If the meat slicer hits your targeted weight, if you order half pound and they get 0.50, you get a precision pig.
If a birthday comes through the line, we put a candle in their brisket and we sing happy birthday, and they love it and I love it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brad. Happy birthday to you.
So our service is set up market style, a la carte. You can order half pound, whatever you want, and get however many sides you want. Pay for it at the end and it's yours. So my favorite meat is the brisket, a little bit of lean and fatty. I have appreciation for both.
Cheers.
Cheers.
If you told me that was cooked on an offset smoker, I'd be like, yeah, absolutely. That's the only way you can get the sweetness on the fat. You get the meat cooked properly where the bottom part of the point, that flat muscle, isn't like still tight, but then the point isn't all mushy. Dude, that is an excellent brisket.
We have white brisket, which is actually pork belly, but we cook it like brisket. It literally looks like a piece of sliced lean brisket, but it's fatty and white.
Wow. What's interesting about the pork belly is a lot of times because it's so fatty, the pork just like punches through and it tastes just like a very porky bite. The smoke in that is perfectly balanced with the porky flavor.
Yeah, no sugar rub at all. I mean, it's straight brisket rub, but just it's got an element of sweetness to it to me every time. So our spare ribs, mainly traditional Texas, but finish a little sweeter than most that I've had.
Let's try it. Standout is the texture on this. Almost like barkiness to the top. And it has almost like a grilled pork taste to it. And then you get that nice tender meat at the bottom. And then spare ribs are like so fatty. It's like, this is crazy good.
And then my favorite side would be brisket fried rice. Brisket fried rice paired with our house-made yum yum sauce.
Cheers. Oh man. Flavor explosion.
Yeah, that one moves fast, man.
I see why.
That's one of the top of the sellout board every week.
I was already anticipating that this was going to be like one of the best barbecue places I've been. Oh my gosh. You know, like I'm still like a little shocked. There's a reason why people are sitting out there.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
When somebody comes to John G's Barbecue, I definitely want to make them feel welcomed. I want them to leave with more than just a full stomach and some leftovers. I want them to make friends. Bonds like that are just what make it so special to me.